Welcome back to Monroe's Marketing and SEO. Today is our part three video of our Instagram algorithm series. This series is designed to help you guys better understand how Instagram's algorithm works and how to better attract, various clients, potential clients on this specific platform. So the first thing that we're going to go over in our part three video is strategies. That's going to be pretty much the whole theme for this video. So this one's going to focus on creating algorithm friendly content. And so by that we mean prioritize your original content. So add in personal stories, um, experiences that you've been through in your industry that might set you apart from other people. So maybe you guys are a law group or a medical clinic or a plumber or landscaper, whatever you may be. Think of something that or a challenge that you faced in your industry that maybe not other people have in your industry have ever faced. Maybe you had clients come to you saying, hey, I've talked to other lawyers or I've talked to other landscapers. They're not willing to do XYZ, but you took on that project and or case or whatever it may be yourself. And but it was probably challenging. That's probably why other experts in your industry said no, thank you. But be able to really give some insight on to what the issue was and how you addressed it, how you fixed it. And then that way it just kind of, sets you aside from other people in your industry. Also, focus on using new features. So, make the most of new tools and formats that are offered by Instagram because they're typically prioritized by the algorithm. So, this could be, trending audios, different things like that. Also, optimize for watch time. So, when it comes to videos, focus on creating content that encourages users to watch for as long as possible. So this is usually a powerful signal of user interest. People want to watch the full video from start to finish. Usually that indicates to Instagram that, hey, a lot of people really like this video and they're going to continue to show it to more people. Next, we'll be focusing on hashtags and posting. So use a mixture of hashtags. So typically, employ a combination of broad popular hashtags and specific niche ones as well, just to attract a audience, targeted community, and reach a new audience or audiences, plural. There could be different types of audiences you're trying to reach. This is another thing that, in SEO, we call this long tail keywords, and then you also have the short tail keywords. So maybe it might be red shoes, but the long tail version would be red shoes with 2-inch heel, or it could be red shoes for men, just different long term or long tail keywords that are a little more specific, a little more niche. So also determine your optimal schedule. So use a business or creator account to access Instagram Insights. This tool provides, detailed analytics. It's got a little dashboard that gives you different analytics on when your followers are most active, allowing you to determine the most effective posting schedule and frequency for your specific audience. So say a lot of people are going to be on at 10:45 a.m. or maybe your target audience works until 6 p.m. They get home, make dinner, get their kids settled and everything, and it's not till 9 p.m. that they're on. That's probably when you're going to want to post the most. That way, they'll be able to see it. They'll be more on their phone because obviously, when you're at work, you're not supposed to be on your phone. Most people may still do that, but typically you try to avoid that. And then this will just, again, like I said, help you with your visibility. Also, balance quality with quality or quantity with quality. So, while a consistent posting schedule is crucial, it's really important. The quality of your content is also more important than the frequency. Don't sacrifice high quality content just for a higher, post count. Make sure that every post really reflects your business and who you guys are, everything you represent. Another thing we want to touch base on during the strategies video is driving authentic engagement. So obviously, create relatable content, produce content that's engaging, shares and saves or encourages shares and saves, as these are, typically considered high value when it comes to engagement metrics. Spark conversation, write captions, ask questions, maybe put in a poll, which is just different things that encourage them to comment, or interact with the post as much as possible. So invite your audience to share their ideas, opinions, stories, things like that. Utilize interactive features. So use features like polls, Q&As, quizzes, that I just mentioned a second ago in your stories or posts to encourage direct interactions. And, sometimes you see people who start these debates on social media just for views, likes, and interactions and stuff. If you're a business owner, probably, maybe try and avoid that. It could be not necessarily arguments, but a debate on, if you're a landscaper, where's the best placement for certain types of flowers or bushes. Do you prefer to have the front of your business like around the front door decorated, or do you want the street view decorated? I'm not a landscaper, so I don't really know any specific examples, but things like that, engage with your audience. So actively reply. This is something that we mentioned in our last video. You want to actively reply to comments on your posts, especially within the first 7 days, ideally, within the first couple hours that they're posted. But again, that's not always reasonable. Some people are up in the middle of the night, commenting, liking, and interacting with content. Others are doing it during business hours when maybe you're busy with another client or another project. But, this just generates more engagement. And it also shows the algorithm that your content is a conversation starter. This is also going to help, your target audience feel like they're special, like you're not that you don't care about them, but it gives that feeling of, hey, this person really cares. They're pretty down to earth. If I have any questions, I can ask them, and they're more likely to, think about it. Would you rather go to a hairstylist that's going to talk to you while you're talking to them and getting your hair done, or would you rather have the one that just kind of lets you talk and they seem like they're ignoring you the whole time and then you're done? You don't want to feel like you're annoying people or bothering people. You want them to interact with you and make you feel like, hey, this is a valuable interaction. So, anyway, that is all for today's video. I think the next video is probably going to be wrapping this up. So, this will be a four-part series, and then we'll, hop back over to SEO, and then we'll probably go, back to either YouTube, Facebook, some other social media platform where we're going to dive into their algorithm and how to create campaigns that rank on them.